Based on Franz Kafka's The Metamorphosis and The Trial. Metamorphosis the game is a first-person adventure and environmental puzzle game that throws us into a surrealist world. Become Gregor Samsa, as he partakes in a fantastical journey created by the large problem of becoming a small bug. Solve the mystery of your transformation while attempting to save your friend Josef. Recently on Twitch, I was pulled into the world of Metamorphosis by Ovid Works. After almost 5 hours, my trip down the rabbit hole concluded. What you'll see are my initial impressions throughout the game and my final thoughts at the end. Note that things mentioned will spoil major plot points of the game. Also, if you like what you see, make sure to check out the live stream at twitch.tv/mindmindtv. Enjoy. I really like the colors. It's very interesting. It's kind of bright but kind of drab at the same time. I don't know how to quite explain it. That's a very cool image. That's a very cool image. Actually, it kind of reminds me of something you'd see in Destiny. I played way too many hours of Destiny. I need to stop. I've got to look at the details, man. You know, people were hard at work going, we need to put an iron in this, and then we need to make it look like it got used. Look at the scratches. Look at the detail on the top of this iron. I know it sounds weird. I know. But it's still very cool to see that. The light hitting it. The movement is very interesting. How do I want to explain? The movement is not smooth, but in a realistic sense. What I mean by that is when you shift left or right, it's like you have a hip joint. It's like you're kind of going, okay, and shift, and shift. It's an up and down, and up and over or something. There's like a different flow than just smooth left, smooth right. It doesn't feel like you're ice skating, which I think so many games do that, but this has a much more stronger sense of realistic movement. Actually, I was talking about this with Tatiana with Death Stranding as well. They have the same thing with movement, where you go straight, but you never walk really a perfect line. You tend to veer off to the right or to the left at times, because that's what we do as humans. So the movement's actually nice. It's just, it's different to get used to from
That's odd.
all the games you've played.
I've been many times at Joseph's, but I've never seen this corridor before. The photographs seem very familiar, though.
So this game is called Metamorphosis. It is inspired by Kafka, and it came out several days ago, actually. It's definitely a brand new game by Ovid Works. And the game basically is you play this character who has friends with Josef. You celebrate his birthday. You wake up. You're like, I need to get to work. And suddenly, as you leave, you realize you start doing circles. You keep returning back to the room, but you keep getting smaller and smaller. Suddenly, you realize you're a bug. And now you're trying to solve different platforming puzzles and utilizing the environment to get from point A to point B in order to, for one, to meet up with Josef, and two, to figure out what is happening to you. They missed a nice collab with Grounded. Oh, fair enough. There you go. It does have that vibe, right? The bugs, the shrinking, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids vibes. I really like the detail of this game. Like, there are just such nice details. Things looking aged, things with the right type of shine on them, like these wine bottles and stuff like that. Just some really nice details in this game. Alice in Wonderland sort of vibes meets Tim Burton sort of. It's really interesting so far. The sound is so good. Hearing the legs hit the different materials. Look at that. You can hear it like hitting the little pieces that are floating. The sounds are very rich in this game.
What? How do they know my name?
We're treating you politely and you don't seem to appreciate the fact.
Let's try this
you've
way.
Forgotten, but unlike you,
This
we are
up
still
here.
free, and that is
Up
no
here.
small advantage.
Take me to your supervisor.
Take me to
As
your
soon
leader.
as he asks
Ooh,
for it.
sticky.
Not
Aha.
before.
In the meantime, don't trouble your
Man
head
loves his
with
mustard.
matters of no importance.
Hey, Gupta.
Stay focused.
Die Leiden de Hugen
more
Werthers.
challenges
Werthers? I
ahead.
don't know. Now I'm gonna try to pretend I know what the hell I'm saying.
You think we'd let you see
Oh
the
shit.
supervisor
Oh god.
dressed
Mistakes were made. No. No, no. No, no. Oh god.
Wilhelm?
Elevator bug. Hey, achievement unlocked.
It's okay now.
Okay,
I almost had a heart attack.
I'm not gonna lie.
How would
The
I know?
elements
I didn't
of the
make it.
puzzles are really fucking cool. The changing of environments just by like pushing down something or, you know, crawling on the side then dropping down, being swallowed and then spat back up to get up higher. That was pretty damn cool actually. In a very sick way. But it was very cool.
While I'm in bed in the morning, you can't expect me to be at my best.
Oh, we can actually hear the muffled voices of Joseph and those supposed cops. That's a nice detail. Yeah, he don't know shit. Oh, that's sticky icky. There we go. Haulnass. There we are. Woo! You know, the level designer really did a hell of a job. The level designers. They truly did a hell of a job. I'm not gonna lie. They've done such a good job of making things, again, within this surrealistic world. Or levels of surrealism. Make it feel like everything belongs. And they've done a very good job of making things look like you might not be able to access them, but then you can. You know what I mean? Like it's all in like a good way. Like it really pushes you to think on how to take on the next puzzle. The environment is just so well crafted. Yeah. Oh, we lost our sticky. Damn it. We ain't sticky no more. That's a shame. Ooh, okay, hold on. Aha! There we are. Ha! That's a big damn fork. And I love just all the little randomness. Like, by the way, here's a random fork. Here's a you know, it's like the shit that you tend to like kind of toss around and then it gets lost in the shuffle. You find it here, you know? Like, I love that. This is Metamorphosis. This is a puzzle platformer, and it's based on the work of Franz Kafka, and it came out just a few days ago. It's by Ovid Works, and it's very intriguing. It's very surrealist, absurdist in a sense. The attention to detail in the art and in the audio is honestly very, very impressive. Whoa, look at that. This is such a cool frame right here. I'm taking a screenshot. Look at that frame. Look at this. Oh boy. All right, so we need weight on this or something. Wait, can we stickify it? Oh, we can. Look at that. Wow. Now that is such a cool mechanism. So you can walk through like honey or ink, and then you can actually become sticky, if you will. You can climb up walls, but you leave this trail behind. I was always curious on it, like, oh, I wonder why you. I mean, it's a really nice level of detail, but I was like, I wonder, like, there's got to be like another reason for it. Well, this is why. Is to do stuff like that. That is so cool, man. That is so, so cool. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeet! All right, hey, nice. I swear, there's so many images like this that are so cinematic that you want to take a photo. It's really neat. Where the hell am I going now? All right, so they stamp up Oh, ooh. Oh, that's scary. Okay. Now I get what I have to do. Crap. Oh, I believe I can fly. Please don't stamp me. I'm too young to die. Oh shit, oh shit. Woo! Ah! Man, the layers of this game are insane. How much this stuff was thought through is just crazy. You like some strange games, says the woman who spent 2 hours picking up packages and putting up ladders in Death Stranding. Is true. Well, you know, like for me, I like stuff that reminds me it's okay to have fun in a game. Not to take it so seriously to a point, and that gets me thinking. That gets me exploring and gets me feeling a sense of achievement through discovery. And this game does a very good job of that. And sometimes you need a little bit of weird in your life to appreciate something. You know, you need something different or a new perspective, putting a new lens onto something to make your brain finally click and go, oh, I get it. I'm listening finally. You got my attention. And I think this game does that, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. But it just feels like a game that is so different that you're paying attention. You're not going on cruise control. And that's really nice. There's too many games where you go, yeah, I need to do this, do this, do this, do this, blah, 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 you know, and you run through, I'm gonna gun shit, and go. You gotta pay attention in here in a way. And you get benefited for paying attention. You make it across puzzles. You get a sense of accomplishment in achieving that. You find little details of information that then give you more information onto why certain things are the way they are. I don't know. Yeah, there's just something kind of endearing about this process, this journey that we've taken thus far in Metamorphosis. Oh, hello. That's like any day in 2020. I'm doing fine. I'm doing terribly. Welcome to 2020. Every day is a Monday. Well, that worked. It's time to board the ship. Nice. There's so much creativity too in like the found pieces that are from our reality and how these bugs have created a world around it. Matchsticks and stuff like that. Just so many neat little things. It is really very cool. Interesting. So my guess is that we would have actually become human if we had actually stuck to the sentencing of the friend. But because we decided not to save our friend, we sacrificed ourselves. We were though we were kind of tricked by her. It seems like she wanted to actually take over after all. You know, tower's down, now she could take over, and I'm a bug with her forever. But there are multiple endings, by the way, for this game. That's actually what I was looking up. I wanted to just see if there were multiple endings or if it was just one very linear. There are multiples. So interesting. I wonder if we choose, so we can choose the chapter and we can do the ending again, but pick something different. So we did the furnace. So then you could technically do something like, it depends on where it takes us. Ah, okay, I get the twist. So basically, we sacrificed ourselves to free our friend. They were going to condemn him for trumped up charges, and they wanted us as the friend to verify it, right? And to be like, oh yeah, totally. That way, well, he's got to go. He's got to be executed. And so you go, no, I'm not going to do it. And you burn the paperwork. You take down Tower, which seems like a good thing, so that way no one else can fall to the same woes that Josef had to go through, but you're forever stuck a bug. But you're stuck with Lenny, but we don't know the intent of Lenny per se. Now, the twist, though, here, too, is the fact that if you do condemn him, you've signed it, you get to return back as a human, but now they're after you. That's my guess. By those two guys being at the door, they're either now coming after me because Josef was freed, now they're coming after me, or they're coming to pick up the testimony that I signed on the desk. So it's one or the other. It's either they're coming to pick up the testimony to then arrest him and then execute him, or because I didn't decide to help, now they're after me. Because there's a saying that goes something when it came to, what was it? The Nazis, where they were saying, you know, I wish that I would have, or when they came after my family, I said nothing. When they came after my friends and so forth, I said nothing. And then when there was no one else for them to go to, they came after me. And now there's no one to speak for me. And I think maybe that might be the play on it, but it's left kind of open for you to kind of figure it out on your own, which is pretty cool. So my guess is that it is a play on that. It's a play on the power of government over the people and your compliance with it and how you get impacted by it. Kind of, you know, either falling into the system or trying to break it down, tear it apart to try to create something better. That's my guess. The way they were standing, they just wanted you. Probably, especially the creeper that picks his nose and eats it, that one guy. He was very much like pouncy. He wanted to pounce really bad. I am so happy that we were able to actually get through that in the time we did. We played it for like 4.7 hours. I thought it was actually gonna be longer. I mean, I'm happy, like, in a way, it's good it wasn't longer. It feels like the right length. If they would have done longer, I feel like it would have been too much, to be honest with you. After a while, like, okay, now I gotta run over here. Okay, now I gotta run over here. Okay, now I gotta run over here. Now that felt good, though. That felt really good. So, but I really enjoyed this game. This was a fun damn experience. I really did, and I liked the thinking behind it, the details. This was really impressive. Really, really impressive.